What's going on, people? It's your boy Bray Vaughn, back for another segment of In My Opinion, boxing style. Okay, let's see, what do we got going on in boxing now? Saturday, it's a big mega fight at Dallas Cowboy Stadium for the WBO Junior Middleweight Championship of the World between pound for pound best Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao versus an opponent, a former welterweight champion who's trying to redeem himself, the Tijuana Tornado, Antonio Margarito. So that's the big fight. You know, that's the big fight that's coming up. Whether it'll be fight of the year, no, it'll have to be determined in the ring. In my opinion, I think it's going to be a one-sided wipeout for Manny Pacquiao. You know, I'm not trying to sleep on Antonio Margarito, but Pacquiao's just too damn good. Now, what's going on with boxing outside of that fight? Let's see. Last Saturday, the Super Six, Glenn Johnson and Alan Green. Glenn Johnson knocked out Alan Green, you know, and that's you know, I'm really happy, you know, because Glenn Johnson is he's a good fighter. He's gotten robbed a lot of times that he's fought. And, you know, he's a good fighter. He appears to be a good guy, and I hope he does well. And he's already in the semifinal round of the Super Six tournament. Juan Manuel Lopez fought Rafael Marquez in what was really a good, exciting fight. It's a shame that Marquez, who was getting beat at the time, had to pull out of the fight due to shoulder injury. And the heavyweight division, to me is absolutely, right now, it's just boring to watch, because the fight that really, the mega fight in that division is never going to happen, because the Klitschko brothers aren't going to fight each other. In my opinion, if David Haye would stop doing this and a little more of this to them Klitschko brothers, maybe the heavyweight division could have a little spotlight again. Because really, who are the Klitschko brothers beating? Shannon Briggs, past his prime. A bunch of other guys I never even heard of. Povetkin pulls out because Teddy Atlas thinks he's not ready. Blase. The light heavyweight division, the ageless one, my man, Bernard the Executioner Hopkins, faces Jean Pascal in Canada, which is Pascal's backyard. He just beat Chad Dawson there a couple of months ago. I'm going to say this, I like Hopkins to win, but if the fight is close, B-Hop, you in his backyard, dog. You're going to get hosed. So you better beat him so decisively if you don't knock him out. Let's see. The welterweight division, you know, now, you know, Pacquiao is going up and down. So is Shane Mosley. The fight, of course, the fight that everybody wants to see, you know, has wanted to see for the last year now, is Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to tell you something. Everybody keeps saying, what's going on with the fight? What's wrong with the fight? What's going on with the fight? I'm going to tell you what's wrong with the fight. You can throw that drug testing and all that stuff out the door. It's the fact of, and this is my opinion, Floyd Mayweather is scared. He doesn't want to fight. I mean, and he's trying to come up with every single excuse in the book. I mean, you're supposed to be, you're the self-proclaimed, you know, best fighter in the world. You think that you're the greatest fighter ever, think you're better than Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali ain't never ducked nobody, partner. He never ducked nobody. Now, I'm not going to say nothing bad about your record, 41-0. You know, that's great. That's great. And I really, personally, I didn't think that you were going to beat Shane Mosley, but you did, and you made it look easy. You know, kudos to you. Now step up and fight this man who everybody wants to see you fight. I mean, the way that you're going about this is disrespectful to the sport of boxing, because, you know, Money Mayweather, the fans who pay to see you, they get your money. You know what I'm saying? They the ones who's giving you the money. So if you're cheating fans out of what will be the biggest money-making fight in history. But, I mean, boxing does not need you, Floyd. They want this fight, but they don't need you. You know, I'm not in as good a situation as you, but I'm not in a bad a situation as you either with your legal troubles. I hope all works out for you, only because I want to see you fight Pacquiao. I want to see you fight Pacquiao. Come on. I mean, if you're the greatest thing that can lace up a pair of boxing gloves, fight this man who has taken your title of pound for pound best in the world. Because right now, Manny Pacquiao, he's got it. He's on top. He's on top, bruh. I mean, you go and you retire, okay, maybe you need a little break, but if you're going to come back to boxing to deprive people of what they really want to see, then you might as well just go back to being retired again. Because you're not gaining respect. And I'm sure you could probably care less. But if you care anything about legacy, you need to fight this guy. It's one fight. You need to fight this guy, Floyd. But since that fight can't be made right now, and we're stuck with Pacquiao and Margarito, the next biggest fight after that is Paul Williams versus Sergio Martinez. I cannot wait for that fight, because the first one was a classic. I mean, they were just going at it. I mean, Martinez is so stylish, is so slick and slippery. He's hard to figure out. You know, the former bicycle rider, and Paul Williams, he's the 6'2" Energizer Bunny. You know, the guy just doesn't stop punching. That is going to be a terrific fight. That's going to be a great fight. And like I said, I can't wait to see it. Any predictions? I think that Williams will win a very close split decision. I think both fighters are going to go down. I think Williams will put Martinez on the canvas twice. And I think he'll win a split decision, which I think will be the fight of the year. Only because Lopez and Marquez was cut short due to injury. Speaking of which, Juan Manuel Marquez fights the week after Williams and Martinez. That should be a very good fight. He's a crowd-pleasing fighter. I love the sport of boxing. I do. I've been keeping up with boxing ever since I was 5 years old. And every fight, I mean, I'm a student of the game. You know, I've never boxed in a ring other than I've done backyard sparring. I ain't no Kimbo Slice, but I love the sport of boxing. In my opinion, there needs to be what the sport of boxing really needs, at least in America, is a young American heavyweight to come and move me. Move me. I'm talking about Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe. Move me. Because right now, in the heavyweight division, nothing sits over here in North America. But anyway, that's my opinion on boxing. What's yours, people? Holla at me.